Alright, so it is Wednesday, which means it's time for another Wednesday news update. I'm Otto, and here is the news. Yesterday, Marvel released a trailer for the trailer of Guardians of the Galaxy, which they didn't release last night. It looks amazing. Rocket Raccoon looks great. Groot looks great. It looks like it's going to be a good, funny movie. Chris Pratt, definitely one of my favorite actors since he started on Parks and Recreation. And yeah, go judge the trailer for yourself. If you ask me, it looks awesome. Again, links in the description for everything I'm talking about today. So if you want to go check anything, the trailer out or anything like that, in the description. Anyways, moving on to the next piece of news. Scott Snyder talks about the conclusion to Superman Unchained, which will be coming in issue 9. We'll be seeing more Batman and Wonder Woman as the series nears its conclusion, and apparently Lex Luthor is supposed to be coming up as a really big part, but Snyder said something about taking him off the table for a while, so we don't expect it to be him doing something, or I don't know, but just the fact that he told us that he's taking him off there, but he's going to be like a big thing, I feel like was a bad move and kind of ruined it. But now I'm just gonna be expecting to see Lex Luthor anywhere. Anyways, next bit of news coming this May. Scott Summers is leaving his team of all new X-Men. I'm talking about the all new X-Men Scott Summers and not Cyclops, the leader of Uncanny X-Men. I guess that's the best way to describe it. He will be leaving to join the Starjammers with his father so he could get to know him, as we saw in the last issue of All New X-Men. His dad is alive and back in charge of the Pirate Space team. That will be happening this May. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes. The cover looks amazing. And if I were editing this, you would see the cover. But as of right now, I don't have enough time to edit these videos. So you'll just have to take my word for it or click the link on the description. Next up, we finally have some price lines and more reveals from the DC toy line, or DC toys that will be coming out this year. It happened at the New York Toy Fair that happened last week. I just said happened too many times. That's not good. So first of all, we'll be getting a 2-pack Slade and Green Arrow based on the Arrow TV show, which looks pretty awesome. The figures for the Batman Little Gotham toy line will be around $20 each. There are 6-inch figures. They look pretty cool. $20 is a little steep for 6-inch figures. Would have preferred 15 maybe, but it's what it is. Again, the figures for the Batman series will be $24.95, with the Batman in the giant suit retailing for $50, and no price yet on the reissued Batman animated series toy line. Apparently, the two that are shown are just prototypes, but Mr. Freeze and Two-Face will be added to that collection. I'm hoping for a Nightwing and Batgirl, to be honest, and even Robin. Both Robins. And a Batmobile, because the animated series Batmobile, that's my Batmobile. That's the one I grew up with. It looks amazing. Next bit of news. Marvel has revealed a Spider-Man 2 deluxe set, toy set. Looks alright. But the cool thing they have shown, first off, Kotobukiya will be doing a statue. I'm saying statue slash bust, even though it is a statue of Rocket Raccoon. You can see his whole body. He's on top of Groot, which is why I say it's slash a bust, because obviously we're not getting all of Groot. But it looks awesome. It is by Artifacts, which has been doing the line for the Justice League, which already they all look amazing. And they're doing the upcoming Marvel Avengers line, all of which are reasonably priced, but who knows how much this thing's going to be. Hopefully affordable, because it looks amazing. And lastly, on the news side of things, pop vinyl figures for the Guardians of the Galaxy have been revealed. Gamora, Rocket Raccoon, Groot, Green Dude, whose name I always forget, and Peter Quill wearing a mask and one of his older suits, which I'm not a fan of, but I'm sure they'll do a variant of him eventually. Lastly, if you want to check it out, I'm leaving in the description. Apparently, a Pixar artists did cartoon drawings of certain scenes and movies that are usually intense and kind of violent. Uh, so if you want to check it out, they're all pretty awesome. They're pretty hilarious. They got things for Pulp Fiction, Alien, Jaws, Psycho. So if you want to go check that out, again, link in the description for that and all stories I just talked about. Also, I did a review earlier on Sunday for the Avengers Apocalypse Island #1. Great comic book. If you want to, give that thing a try, you should. It's only a 4-issue limited series. Link in the description for that video, as well as for Saga Volume 1 review, which I did Monday, and the Best Buy Game of Thrones unboxing, and Digimon Fusion Greymon action figure unboxing, which I did yesterday as well. Aside from that, nothing else to report on as of now. Oh, actually, one last thing, because I guess it's been circulating around a little bit. Rumors of a Black Widow solo film, because apparently they asked the director, who's the guy in charge of all the Marvel movies, and he said that there's one in development, but that doesn't mean that the movie's been greenlit, written, or anything. It just means they're thinking about it, and if it happens, they'll tell us eventually. Otherwise, it's not really news because anything can be in development. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this week. Leave a comment, rate. I always say rate. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you want. These videos will be edited better eventually, so you can actually see the things I'm talking about here. But for now, I don't have the time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next week with another weekly news update.